Good morning, class of VL 120 NEC code. Again, my name is Scott Sexton, and here we are. We're looking at some Article 100 definitions. If everybody could turn to your book to Article 100, we're going to go through the definitions. You guys have kind of watched a couple of videos on how to get through this thing a little bit, talking about the different articles, how it's set up. We're going to go through and look at some definitions today and look at how these definitions are factor in and what we're looking for when we're starting to look up questions. Before the next week is out, you'll be getting a list of questions, and you'll need to be able to identify keywords in these questions, and these keywords will drive you to what you're looking for. In order to use this book properly, you've got to use keywords. Keywords drive you to the indexes. And utilizing the index, like you've already been talked about with Mike Holtz and myself, is how you find the particular code references to be able to answer the questions. So what we're doing right here is I've got my online access to the 2023 code book. You guys will be following along in your code book itself. Article 100's definitions, the scope of this article contains only those definitions essential to the application of this code. It is not intended to include commonly defined general terms or commonly defined technical terms from related codes and standards. An article number in parentheses following the definition indicates that the definition only applies to that article. So as we come down through here, I'm not going to read off every one of these. There are a few that I want to be able to bring to your attention. Let me go down through here and find what ampacity. That's something that you're going to deal with a lot whenever it comes to the electrical trade. It's a maximum current in amps that a conductor can carry continuously under the conditions of use without exceeding its temperature rating. And in this particular one, there's some other references on where you'll actually be able to find this. An appliance, utilization equipment generally other than industrial, that is fastened in place, stationary or portable, is normally built in a standardization size and type, and is installed or connected as a unit to perform one or more functions such as clothes washing, air conditioning, food mixing, deep frying, and so forth. Everybody has an appliance at your home or wherever, at your apartments or wherever you live. Approved. Here's a big one. Accepted to the authority having jurisdiction. Authority having jurisdiction. AHJ. That's something you need to remember. Authority having jurisdiction. Arc fault breakers. Arc fault circuit interrupter. A device intended to provide protection from effects of arc faults by recognizing characteristics unique to arcing and by functioning to de-energize the circuit when an arc fault is detected. That is not a ground fault. It's talking about an arc fault, just an actual arc itself. So it's going to go down through here. There is a bunch of these in this particular one. Let me see. Why does it not come on now? I froze it up. Branch circuit. The circuit conductors between the final overcurrent protection device, the overcurrent device protecting the circuit, and the outlet itself. Be aware of what that is. I want you to go through and read all of these definitions. You don't have to read it one right after the other and soak in, read 15 or 20 of them, kind of soak it in. I don't expect you to memorize any of these, but knowing where they are and knowing where to reference to so you can get an idea of what someone is asking you when it comes to this stuff. Building component, bulkhead. Let's get on down here a little bit further. where we're going to be looking up cable joint. And that should be in your code book also. A connection consisting of an insulation system and a connector where two or more medium voltage type cables are joined together. Oh, looky there. That's exactly what that says. Let's go on down through here. Circuit breaker. And this will catch up to us in just a second. A device designed to open and close a circuit by non-automatic means and to open the circuit automatically on a predetermined overcurrent without damage to itself when properly applied within its rating. Again, I'm not expecting anyone to be able to remember all these terms. Be familiar with them. Understand that this is how you find the information about it. Okay? That is going to be in Chapter 1, Article 100.